the hot seat at Prasa, he was promoted from Chief Financial Officer to Acting Group Chief Executive last month following the departure of Lucky Montana. He says Prasa's revenue grew to around 8.5 billion rand last year, up from around 7.5 billion in 2014. The bulk of the income came from government subsidies, followed by fares paid by passengers. But Letswalo is crying foul.
Gautrain gets to receive operating subsidy of 60.30 rand. Now I must shock you and tell you that Metro Rail received 3.73 rand.
Half of the 8 billion rand revenue generated last year disappeared into the dark hole of irregular and wasteful expenditure, which normally implies tender corruption. Letswalo says the irregular and wasteful expenditure was actually much higher in the previous year at 9 billion rand. Letswalo refused to comment on the sensational affidavit filed by his boss, Prasa chairperson Popo Molefe, at the South Gauteng High Court last week. Prasa has gone to court to have a 3.5 billion rand tender awarded to a company called Shwifambo in 2013 nullified. The tender was for the supply of Prasa's controversial new locomotives, which have turned out to be unusable because they are too tall. In the court application, Molefe is said to allege that 80 million rand of that tender was diverted to the ANC. The ANC has denied any knowledge of the money. Mbongini Muchwa, SABC News, Johannesburg.